Yo, hi guys, it's Owen Berg, and I'm making this video to tell you guys why I think I should be picked, and a little bit about myself. So here we go. I found out about this through one of Casey's recent vlogs with him talking to Ryan and everything about it. Very cool. So I mean, I feel like it's only right to make this video in the format of a vlog, take you throughout my day, so you can see like a day in the life of me as I'm talking. But I'll try to keep it brief. I mean, I'll go in depth, but I'll try to keep it brief because I understand you guys probably have a lot of these to go through. So let's go. I forgot to film while I was lifting, but I'm in the locker room now. So I'm at the gym, but I've been in and around Allentown for my entire life, basically living here between my mom and my dad. So I mean, this is my home turf. This is my area. Even as far as vacation goes, I've never even been off like the East Coast. I've been down to Florida. I've been to New York City before. I've been to Maine, just up and down the East Coast, but I haven't been to Cali or anything like that. So I'm really open to exploring the world, and especially like living somewhere else for a little bit, which is why I would love this. Another change of setting. Now we're back at home. This is where I sleep, relax, sometimes work here. This is just the area in between. There's a little lounge there. And then this is whatever you may have it, like a workspace, a studio / storage for my father and my stepmom's stuff. But hey, it's a place to do stuff. And while I'm filming at home, I'm just going to be in my room because the audio everywhere else down here is very echoey and bad, and this seems like the best spot. So, but my life, it really started changing a lot. I guess around it's 2020 now. Like 3 years ago, after I graduated high school in like May 2017. Dang. Straight away went to a 4-year college after high school. Walking in with the major of business marketing, which seemed like the most interesting to me at the time because I really didn't have have an idea of what I wanted to do exactly. I was just during high school school wasn't really a priority for me. It was just something I had to go to. And that mindset kind of carried over into my college life. Like schoolwork was just something I was doing. I didn't have any passion for it or anything. And one of the things I was doing while I either wasn't doing my schoolwork or after my schoolwork was finished was just looking at clothes online a lot. Just on my computer, just watching YouTube videos, reading articles, fashion, streetwear. It was just something I liked a lot. And eventually, sometime in that first semester, I came upon the realization, like, oh my God, I can make this a living. I can do this instead of just being at this college and not really like, and just my quality of life wasn't the greatest. And I didn't care about the thing I was doing, 40 hours a week being a full-time student. Not only am I someone chasing a dream, probably like everybody else you're getting submissions from, but I'm a person who's actively chasing it, who's already committed himself to it, and has nowhere else to go right now than New York City, I feel like. New York City is not only the best city on earth, it's also the fashion capital for definitely the United States of America, but maybe the western side of the world. Being not crazy far away from it, and it being such an important place of the industry that I want to enter, it makes sense that I should be going there sometime soon. So not only would I be ever so gracious and humbled to be in a city like this, expense free for a year, I would work as hard as I possibly could, without burning myself out. Hopefully, I mean, I would be around the industry. I would connect with people through social media, like I said in my written submission. I would try to find internships, just do anything I can to just take advantage of this opportunity. And if this gives me any bonus points, the PP&L building in Allentown is actually modeled after the Empire State Building. So, yeah. And it's a really cool feeling, finding what you think will be your purpose, like why you're a human being, what you were meant to do on here. That's I am legitimately convinced that that's why I'm here. That's what I want to do with my time in life. And so I don't want to be at this college anymore, but I'm like, all right, just hold it out, get your degree, and then you can figure this out, like start this brand or whatever you want to do. So it's the middle of my third semester. Yeah, by the time of my middle of my third semester, fall 2018, I'm depressed. I'm miserable. I don't wanna be there anymore. Like my soul can't take it. And worst of all, I was diagnosed with a mental illness, an anxiety and panic disorder. I was getting just debilitating panic attacks to the point where I didn't want to go outside or interact with anyone, and that was one of the hardest, if not the hardest, time in my life was dealing with that, and just being in a situation that was completely backwards to what I wanted to do, like my goal, I guess, my vision for my life. And that was my last semester at that college. After fall 2018, I withdrew from the university. I dropped out, and I had no plan. I mean, my first thought was just to start the clothing brand I wanted to start, and just uh, teach myself how to make clothes and use a sewing machine and all that good. Just a quick mention, it's 10 p.m. now, and I'm not I'm not going anywhere for the rest of the night. I'm sorry that wasn't as exciting as I hoped it would be. So I come back home to Allentown, and I move in with my dad. Move out of my mom's into my dad's, and yeah, I was about to start this clothing thing, this clothing brand, and my dad's kind of like, you should go back to school. You should get your education in something. And he saw, I had told him about this, my interest in fashion, and him and my stepmom found a fashion design like associate's degree program at a local community college and art school, which are both mentioned in my submission there. And I went back to school within like a half a month, and it's a year later now, and I don't regret it. And for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm learning something that I'll actually be using, that I want to use for the rest of my life. Okay, enough about my life story. Why I'm a good fit for being picked for this. And just through things like social media and being closer to center city, like the city of Allentown, I was I was blessed enough to meet like a group of creatives here in the city. Well, a lot of, I mean, I don't want to just say a group. There's a lot of creativity here in the city, and I've been able to meet a lot of people doing what they love, out of passion, and trying to make a living out of it as well. And so I've been blessed I've been lucky enough to find people that are somewhat in the same situation as me. And that opens up opportunities to work with them, and not only be friends but business partners. So I really, I'm grateful for them. And if nothing else comes out of this for me, I would just ask that you guys check out the local, I guess, Allentown like creative scenery. I'll put some Instagram pages to check out here. And hopefully, those are just clothing brands. There are singers, there are visual artists, and so on and so far forth. And I hope those interest you. And you go down, you get lost on Instagram into what is like the Allentown like art scene, I guess. I think I wrote it down. I think my submission in general pretty much is better than the video. I'm just throwing this together quick, but yeah, my submission is pretty accurate. I'm I'm a person with the exact situation that you guys are looking to help out, if I worded that correctly. And lastly, I just wanted to thank you guys. This opportunity is it's so insane. It can change a person's life like so dramatically, even if not mine. Somebody's, um, and that's awesome. That's great. Thank you.